Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone for being with me here today. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and we are going to explore your next major relationship, Virgo. So I'm super excited to be doing this reading. I do hope it's going to give us some answers and some wonderful little things to look forward to coming up to your next relationship. So we'll see who this will be, what we can learn about this connection, etc. So before I begin, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and become a channel member as well. If you wanted to become a channel member, you will get access to bonus readings and extended versions. But if you just wanted to simply subscribe, I'd love for you to join my lovely little YouTube family. You will receive updates and notifications for readings for your sign or your element. And also, I am currently accepting private readings. So if you did want to squeeze in a private reading to see what's going on with your situation, please feel free to email me and I can try and book that in for you. Otherwise, let's see what's coming up for Virgo. Now, this can be to the cross watchers as well. If you're dealing with a Virgo, then this reading is going to be helpful for you. Okay. Strong Leo coming in, potentially soulmate twin flame. We have Cancer and Leo that have come up so far. Okay, I'm going to crown the reading with these two cards. And overall energy for who this person is, they're coming up as the Six of Pentacles. This card can rule Taurus and Libra. So some of you have a destined Taurus or Libra that's coming up around you. Now, the Six of Pentacles straight away tells me this is someone who's coming in for a one-sided relationship, Virgo. So I'm going to put it out there. This is a little bit alarming. Because I don't know who's going to be the one coming forward, coming on more strongly than the other. So either way, I feel like this potentially can be someone who's either too much or not enough. It's like going from one extreme to another. There seems to be like no happy medium, no balance in some sort of way here. So what I'm sensing this could be is the fact that with the Six of Pentacles, I mean, it can point to, yes, either too much or not enough, or it can be like something about a balance. So it's either balance or imbalance. In particular, in this card, we see imbalance, right? So I feel like it could be someone who's quite spiritual and they're big on things like internal balance, happy mediums, you know, finding their center. It could be someone who's very generous. It could also be someone who's come from poverty, come from abuse. They have a history of, you know, bad things or bad luck in their life. So there can be some sort of imbalance that this person has experienced, and it's sort of made them who they are. It could be someone who fights for justice. So they fight for good causes. They're a brand ambassador. They like to stand for something. They like to be an advocate for something. They want to leave behind a legacy, or they want to make some sort of contribution here. They could work in like for charities, for poor houses. They could be involved with the law. So they may have a history, conviction, like criminal activity. So they may have had a felony in their life, or maybe they work in policing, or they work with the justice system in some way, or they work on restoring balance into society. Now, I do feel like this is someone who's a different class to you, okay? I hate to say it, you know, but we are like a class society. Like, that person's rich, that person's middle class, that person came from poverty, this person is like, comes from family wealth, they don't even have to work. Like, they come from a different class to you, Virgo. Could be below, could be above, but I feel like there is straight away, there's going to be a big difference here when you meet this person. But that's not going to take away from what you have. And I feel like regardless of where they've come from, don't be too quick to judge. Give this person a chance, because there is a very soft vulnerability to them that you're going to come to know. And that's coming through as the moon card. So straight away, I feel like this is a very emotional or sentimental person who's coming forward. And the moon is something about the past. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is an ex coming back up and going to be offering you a brand new relationship with that Ace of Wands. 2 attempts at a relationship. Or for some of you, I feel like it's 2 relationships offered at the one time. And if that's coming up, Virgo, one person is so full on, is chasing you, and you're like, yeah, they're chasing me too much, they're showing too much interest. I don't think I'm that interested anymore. Isn't that always the way? When the one that wants us, we don't want them, but the one that doesn't want us, we want them. It's just like the human condition. We want what we can't have. So, okay, one of them is going to be really full on, going to chase you, going to text you night and day, going to offer you all these dates, going to roll out the red carpet for you. The other one is going to be a mystery. They're going to be unavailable. They're going to cancel plans. They're going to make other plans. They're going to shower you with love and then do a bit of a disappearing act. So I wouldn't be too surprised if this is 2 relationships coming up as one, and the choice is going to be yours. The choice between these 2 aces is going to be yours, Virgo. Okay, I feel like one of them could be a twin flame. So we have that. But the Hangman is telling me that this relationship, there's something about a wait before this relationship can develop. Either something's coming up with work, one of you may have personal dramas, one of you might be coming out of an abusive relationship, the other one's got a work thing and they have to travel overseas. It's almost like something is going to delay this relationship. And I really want to say that timing is important here. And I feel like the opportunity for this relationship could come up a couple of times, but I feel there is a wait. Okay, there's something about a wait. I don't know if this is distance, could be like a long distance connection, or it's like you have to be apart before you can be together. And this would make sense, yes, especially if it is this long distance connection or something of this nature. So if I'm seeing that correctly, I do feel like something about the words holding on tight is coming up, but it's going to be worth it because Spirit, you've got God here that's offering you this. But I feel like this relationship will help you find yourself and somehow change your identity. It might make you come out of the closet. It might make you change the way you feel about people. It might change what you want out of love and out of relationships. There's going to be some subconscious activity that's going to happen with this person. But I do feel you're going to care a lot about each other. The moon is like, I care about you. I'm attached to you. I want to make sure you're feeling warm and safe and comfortable. The moon is emotional security. It's Cancer energy, and Cancerian energy around a relationship shows me that this person is probably going to mother you in a lot of ways, or it's a relationship where you're going to be playing the mother. Remember, we've got the Empress here now. She's this very like Mother Earth kind of energy. So I'm not surprised if you're, in a way, you're mothering this person or they're going to be mothering you. It's going to come out of love. Could be an age gap because there's the page here. So I'm wondering, there's a page and there's an Empress. The page is below the Empress. So there could be an age gap. And if there is, whoever's the older one is going to be like the protector, the provider. And the other one's more like inexperienced, maybe more naive. And one of you has to show the other some guidance. But I think you're going to enjoy being in that role, Virgo, whether you're being looked after and nurtured and, you feel all these warm, fuzzy feelings, or whether you're making your person feel very nurtured, very cared for, very looked after. Either way, I think this speaks volumes of where this connection is going. And I really like that because I'm seeing growth with the 8 of Wands. And, to have a couple of 8s next to this connection, I feel like it's significant because 8 is a number of abundance. And to have these numbers repeat, I think you're both wanting similar things. And this is one of the things that will attract you to this person and put you in alignment together. And I feel like a lot of you may have a similar past to them. Now, a lot of you have been through similar things. This will also help you bond. I'm seeing potential for engagement and marriage. I've got a very traditional kind of dynamic here. Some of you will even relocate to be with this person. I'm seeing a lot of distance is going to be traveled for love. Either you're going to travel the world together, you're going to be living in different countries together, you might move very far. So don't be surprised if like these foreign lands, foreign cities, foreign environments are going to bring you closer to this person. I mean, it's a journey. It is a journey, and I feel like you're going to have to go through that with them. There's a pregnancy here with the Empress, so it could be things like falling pregnant. It could be a surprise. It could be unplanned. For some of you, there could be a delay in this relationship as well. So someone might want to delay having a family or getting engaged. I don't think it's necessarily not that they don't want to, but I think, again, I'm going to come back to something about timing. So in a way, I feel they might have a lot on their plate and they want to delay it for later in life. You might have a lot going on, and the focus might be on getting your health in check, or getting your career at a certain level, or going back to school, or, you know, finishing that course or finishing that program before you do these big things. And that's okay. I feel like that's a discussion you're going to have in this relationship. But I see beautiful things coming. I also feel like you're going to change your look in this relationship. Could be like external or internal. I think it's more external, but I feel like that's going to change. But something about the mother. So I don't know if you're going to develop a really strong relationship with this person's mother to the point where you might call them your own mum, but there's something about the mother that's coming up. Motherhood. Maybe this person works with children or is already a mother, father. You know, there's children in the cards here. Maybe they've even lost a child. You know, there might be some challenges in that, but I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you're really going to want to hold on to this connection. For some of you, the past may become too overwhelming that you'll want to leave this relationship. Leaving will be an option for you, Virgo, but I think it's going to be you that does the leaving rather than them, because emotionally there might be something that you're missing here. So there is potential for a future, and there is potential to have a lot together, but whether or not you fulfill that, I feel like it's going to be your call. Yeah, because judging where this is at, I just think it's going to happen in its own time. I do. I mean, there could be a couple of children or a couple attempts at this relationship. Especially, I'm really getting an X here, but this particular person wanted children with you. They wanted this future. You either spoke about it, you were very close to having it, maybe you lost a child together, or marriage, or you broke off like an engagement or a marriage here before it was supposed to happen. And I feel like the universe might be giving you another chance at this relationship because you've both grown. And now it's like you can apply these skills, or you can enter into this relationship with a new upgraded version of yourself, like where you've learned more, or you had more experience dating, or, you know, you've done a lot more in relationships where you feel more comfortable. And yeah, I think this is very nice, because this is the growth. The growth that I'm seeing here, I think, is you coming back to them and being very happy together. And it could be a chance. It could be your chance to live happily ever after. But I want to say someone's either going to be more invested. You might partake in it and be like, all right, let's give things another go. Maybe you're not wholly convinced. Maybe they have to prove themselves, and that's okay. For others, I feel like they, you know, you might be like still chasing them and really full on, and maybe they might not be as keen. So I just want you to watch that balance, because the scales have come up, and I feel like that is a reason for you to sort of take that into consideration here, Virgo. But I'm going to wrap it up there. So thank you again, everyone, for watching. It does mean a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this video. You're more than welcome to join membership. I do upload exclusive content only for members, so if you wanted to gain access to that, it is like a monthly subscription. You can cancel anytime, and basically you're going to get access to that content each month. Otherwise, I'm sure I will be in touch very soon, Virgo. So thank you again, everyone, so much, and bye for now.